those had 7 grams of protein.
So you probably had like 9 grams of protein.
And joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Here's Giddey following the 3 by Brooklyn. Rebounded by Suggs. Here's Wolf to the inside. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Zealous' shot is good.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at reading the defense.
Doesn't go for him. From the arc. And he can't jam it through. Now the Nets with it. It's a 3-point game. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Launches a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
The 3 from Suggs. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Wolf. Out to Bagley. Ivy outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Outside Giddey. Now Miller. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Wolf. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 5. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
To the wing, right side. Down low. Fast break, Brooklyn. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First personal. First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Going inside. And that one is hammered home.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Wolf. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Smith outside. Pass to Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .146 left in the opening quarter. Here's Ivey. Powell outside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Chicago trailing here. From deep, Giddey. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Outside Barnes. And here's Ivey from the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here we go. The zone.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And it's Simons missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Suggs. Sexton grabs the board.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Misses in close. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 1. And man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's Ivey from the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Hot off the pass, Ivey has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Collins outside. Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. Now pulls it in. And Brooklyn with possession here. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The 3, Sexton on target from range. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Just a flashy move by Sexton, speeding past the defense and slamming it home.
Here's Njai. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
For three, Sexton. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Wolf. He's got 7. Ivy outside. No good with the triple. Collins outside. Pass to Sexton. With the drive. The layup off target.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Ivy. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Williams on the wing. The Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn trailing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges. Looking agile on the attack, it's so good to see Buzelis taking the initiative on offense and capitalizing.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Buzelis has got 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by Giddey. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Three-pointer. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ivy, right side. Drains the triple. Ivy's got 10 points in the quarter.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
To the paint. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Suggs. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Three-pointer, no good. It's stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Suggs. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the layup. He has 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Good on the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 1.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bulls leading by 6. And it's Giddey off the drive. Pass to Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Steps back. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 12 points in the game.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Miller on the wing. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Wolf. Kicks it out to Barnes. Hits a three-pointer.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HP. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in. Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Pass to Miller. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Suggs. Oh, misses the dunk. Chicago leading by 10. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Doesn't go there. 8 for 12. Here's N'Jak. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Pass to Wolf. Takes a 3. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Stolen by Miller. And here's Okoro. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Nets trail by 12. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Collins a screen. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
Here's Simons. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And Powell with the stuff.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Nets trailed by 8. .143 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Momo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Sexton looking around. From downtown. Ivy outside. Out to Bagley. Ivy left side. And he dunks it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
Outside Sexton. Collins a screen. Fires the 3. Sexton misses. Nets trailed by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot game clock.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Now heading onto the floor, yours.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bulls out. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Nets trailed by 4. Here's Wolf. Ivy outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Asenge. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wolf. On the wing, Ivy. To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Here's Wolf. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Chicago with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Simons. Pass to Asenge. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Your best team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Buzelis. The rebound by the Nets.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And after getting smoked earlier in this game, they battled back to take the lead.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Pass to Wolf. This one for three. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. Miller on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Brooklyn with possession here. Suggs surveys the D. And the Nets miss again.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Oh, it doesn't go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
Takes it inside. Now Suggs. Ivy outside. Deflects the pass. Now Bagley. 6 to shoot. Oh, using 2 hands to power it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Giddey outside. Here he goes. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And we love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Ivy. Now Suggs. Another chance. Rebounded by Giddey. Chicago leading by 3. Fires the 3. Not that time.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Bagley fires. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
There's the drive. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Suggs outside. Cash from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Smith. Giddey outside. Here's Buzelis. Let's loose for 3. Ooh, it misses.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort. There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Shot that bit, man.
Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Ellis. The free ball is down.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little.
appreciate you. See what else I can get with it. I would give them. I can't put it. I like that. I was thinking about 50 grand today. It's still possible. I done ruled it out though, for real, for real. It's too big, I can get it. What you said about the greens?
about started. Be 7-8. Side block, maybe gonna go.
You want what's our stuff in the light? Metro Diner?